Hello and welcome, and this is another vlog, and this one is for the Mary Shelley Book Club, and for September the book that was chosen was Educated by Tara Westover, and in this one she is brought up in a Mormon household, but the father is quite extreme in his viewpoints, in that he likes to scare his children away from all things to do with society, and including education and just the general world, to be honest. So in her upbringing, it's quite cult-like, and so far the dad is completely unhinged in this. Like, there's definitely things going on with his dad, with Tara's dad, for sure. Like even in the first paragraph, you can't believe what he's saying, because it's not something that is entirely true. It is only in part true, but he believes completely different things are happening. Like, even though only part of what had happened was actually the truth. I don't know if there's any conclusion to that little bit at the start, whether she finds out exactly what happened or not. But it's just to give you an idea of what the father is like, because he's a very unpleasant person. At the start, the mother is also more normal. She tries to homeschool them properly. She is more lenient, because she wasn't born into, well, neither the dad wasn't born into the religion, I don't think, either. he kind of went about it a lot later, after some of the kids had already been into public school and stuff. But yes, and then things obviously happen from there, and I will update very, very soon on what I read next throughout the book. Hello, and it's been a couple of days. I am just over halfway through Educated by Tara Westover. Things have happened. There's been a couple of car crashes where a mother has been the worst, affected by the accidents, where she's ended up very clearly with some kind of brain damage go on, and there's been changes in her mother because of that. And then the dad has refused to take them to the hospital for the first accident. The second accident, the police were involved because they had to be, and both times there was no insurance on the vehicle and stuff. So yeah, good fun stuff. And a brother, I think he's called Sean, he is abusive, and he also had an accident where he fell from a height and sustained very clearly brain damage. His pupils weren't responding the way they should have. One was larger than the other, which, as far as I'm aware, indicates brain damage to whatever, any degree, really. And then he didn't change a lot, but he ended up being worse, I guess. A couple of brothers got out, and I think so far, Tara has managed to leave the family home for the time being. And she's just confused by everything. in school. Yeah, so a lot of things have gone on, and it's all a bit crazy, to be honest, because she's been brought up a certain way, and then the rest of the world where she lives is completely different. She's baffled by people, because everybody else is meant to be like going to hell, they've sinned, and all that crazy stuff that our dad has given her, this information that is supposed to be true, even though it's mostly not. So yeah, we'll see how it goes from here, because it's all been a bit crackers. So yeah, I'll see you very, very soon, and I'm on my way to the library to sit down for a little bit, and because I'm not very good at reading at home, and obviously the library's free, so I can go there and just sit down for a little bit to kind of encourage myself to read a little bit more. So I'll see you very soon. So it's the next day. I managed to read 56 pages yesterday, which is pretty good considering I was at work. But yeah, hopefully I'll read a little bit on the bus. So I need to read 29 pages today, which is a bit to stay on target for when I want to finish the book. I'll probably finish more than that anyways, as I usually do. But I'll update later or tomorrow when I've done that. Welcome back, and it is the last clip of the vlog, and I managed to finish Educated last night. I gave it 5 stars. It's really good. I already have the review filmed and ready to go for after this vlog being published. So yeah, obviously check out that review. It's going up in like a couple of weeks. I think on the 6th of October I've got it scheduled at. I'm just explaining that, you know, things like education is what can, you know, set you forward. But of course, she had a lot of things going on at home, oppression, all that stuff, you know, and figuring out herself in the process of everything else. But yes, I did enjoy this. Like, almost made me cry at the end, like a good cry, not like a really, really sad cry, because it was just nice that there was people there for her, that I think she didn't expect people to be there for her, but they were there. They were supportive, they cared, they loved her, and she was welcome into their home. Regardless of what was going on, she was welcome and she was wanted. I think in ways that she didn't experience at home. Yeah, because obviously the family that were there, that cared, are of course still religious. They're just not. Her dad and a mother weren't like end of world kind of preparing for everything. They weren't kind of extreme in any way in how they believed in the religion. You know, that they were still just more like normal, a lot more normal than our parents, basically, which was quite nice. You know, they weren't as anywhere near as hesitant of people as a parent, because they completely avoided. Yeah, because like those, like, and apparently even after the book, there's rifts in the family still. You know, it's pretty much split in the middle for our siblings. It's a shame, but never mind. Some of them are still very much under the parents' thumb and rely on the parents because they didn't get an education enough to really help themselves and get jobs that would be away from family, to let them experience anything that isn't family, and religion and oppression that is quite oppressive for them to be reliant on the parents too much. But yes, I did enjoy it overall. Very good. Highly recommend it. Though I am very much starting to read more memoirs. I've read like 5 or 6, I think, this year. So yeah, I recommend it. I always get like teary-eyed. It's a good memoir. Some more than others. Some of them are upsetting, but they are very good. And I do have someone in my street that I would recommend this to, because it's something that would intrigue him very much, because of like religion and like the parents using like the devil and things is like, but like is something that would stop her from doing things, like as if it makes sense to most people, which it doesn't. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed the video anyways, and thanks for watching.